The main issue with glasses is a lot of times companies just have 4 basic fits.
It sits too close to my eyes.
They tend to slide down.
They feel tight here. Glasses just don't fit my face.
That looks great, and it feels good too.
Wow, these fit really well.
These are great. They don't touch my cheeks.
These I love. Like, these are not gonna smudge my makeup, which is great.
Hi, and welcome to the Hemispheres Travel Show. I'm Ellen Carpenter, the editor of Hemispheres magazine for United Airlines, and I'm here at the Chatwal Hotel in the heart of the theater district of New York City. For this month's show, we've enlisted 3 local hosts to show you how to spend 3 perfect days in Israel and on location, Toronto. In Toronto, the nightlife really heats up in winter with amazing restaurants and bars that are sure to keep you entertained and cozy. Now, there are few places on earth that conjure as much passion and nostalgia as Israel, where beautiful beaches and vast deserts give way to diverse and culturally rich cities. First up, Shayna dances her way across Israel's most colorful city, Tel Aviv, where we'll wander the cobbled streets of Jaffa, check out the stunning gold sand beaches, sample some innovative cuisine, and let loose on the city's wild nightlife scene. Next up in this episode, Imri takes us on a tour of one of the oldest cities in the world, Jerusalem, where we'll visit the famous Western Wall and see the Mahane Market change from a foodie paradise into a nighttime bazaar, and take in a 360-degree view from the Tower of David. And finally, Emanuelle ventures to the Negev desert to relax in the calm, healing waters of the Dead Sea. We'll also explore the mysterious Ramon crater by camel and enjoy a feast at a local Bedouin village. Here is 3 Perfect Days, Israel.
3 perfect days. 3 local hosts take us around the place they call home to show us their perfect day. From the luxurious to the adventurous, fine dining to fire dancing. From seeing the wildlife to enjoying the wild nights. See the world in 3 ways, as United Airlines presents 3 Perfect Days.
Hi, my name is Shayna. I'm 27 years old, and I'm a dancer and choreographer in Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is the best city in the world. There's just everything. It's like from beach and sun to great nightlife to amazing people. It's so diverse. People should come to Tel Aviv because it's fun, it's colorful, and it's tasty. Brakes, lights, speed. It's the start of my day, and there's nothing better than I love to just come to the beach, relax. I think that the beach is just the most relaxing place. You can like do sports, you can dance, you can swim. Let's take a swim, dip my feet in. Oh, it's so good. It's never too cold. So I think we chilled at the beach enough, and now I want to show you proper Tel Aviv. So we got to Jaffa, and then this is the old town. You can see, this is the old clock, it's very known. There's a mix of religions here. You can see it walking around. There's going to be Muslims and Christians and Jews, and we're all like in the same area. And you'll like really feel it once we go more inside of Jaffa. So this is the flea market. This is Jaffa's flea market, and so you can see there's like all these little special things that you can buy. You have to bargain when you come here, because they're going to tell you one price, and then you have to say another price, and then you win at the end. For me, this is like a really good place to find unique pieces, especially jewelry. So khamsa, you probably know what that is, but a khamsa is for good luck. And there's like all different ones with housewarming gifts and stuff like that. And it's just for good luck to put it on your wall. So this is like the best place to buy souvenirs because it's all like very Israeli things. This is we call it the marina, or like the Jaffa port, the Jaffa port. And this is known as a very like artsy place because there's all these art galleries on the left. So this is like old Jaffa, and it's just little cobblestone streets and like little pathways. It's very magical. So all the streets are star signs. So like you walk around and you find your star sign. If I was a tourist in Israel, this is the perfect place to come for an afternoon, like walk, just calm down in the middle of the day. So we're at the Satai Hotel, and I've been here before for work, but I've never been here just to like sit down, have a glass of wine. It's the best place in Tel Aviv. Look at the view. You can see the old city, the beach, the boardwalk. Tel Aviv is such a busy city, and when I'm not working, all I want is just like a quiet place to sit down and relax. And there's the best pool. We'll go there in a second. I think this spot is so special because the town is just crazy. I mean, you can see behind me, there's millions of people, and there's like everyone's going to work and going places, and then you come up here and there's just like a minute to relax. So right now we're on the north side of Tel Aviv, and we're gonna go grab some dinner. So tell me what we have here, because everything looks amazing.
So we've got raw yellowtail with orange cream and chili, deconstructed veal tartare, and we've got deep fried octopus that's amazing with red cabbage sauce. If you want to try the veal tartare, it's a deconstructed one, so we need to mix it up.
Okay, so mix it up for me.
We need to mash the veal tartare first and then get everything inside.
That looks fun.
So we're gonna mix everything together.
It's like I'm baking a cake. Wow, there's so many flavors in there. So why don't you tell me a little more about this place, because it's so interesting, so crazy.
We've been working on Fantastic for the last 4.5 years. We've tried to make a new experience for Tel Avivians and for tourists as well that comes to visit Tel Aviv.
So basically the bathroom is how I would want my house to look like. How did you come up with that? Like the song, the disco ball, it's just so cool.
We wanted something that will send you, in your experience at Fantastic, to be something a bit more childish, a bit more foolish.
So we're in Midtown Tel Aviv. It's where everything is happening. Changed my outfit, I'm ready to go out, and we're going into a cocktail bar. So I'm so excited to be here at the BUTLER. I've heard all about this place.
BUTLER is, well, it's the safest bar in Tel Aviv. What we love about this place is very intimate. You're only here with one bartender. He's your host for the whole night.
What are your like special drinks here?
Okay, so I'm gonna show you one called the Breakwater. This is one of our signature drinks. Basically, the whole menu at BELLBOY is signature drinks. The BELLBOY is all about the whole experience.
Oh wow, that is good.
Amazing, right?
Ooh. Nightlife in Tel Aviv is just amazing. There's everything. There's raves, there's parties, there's amazing bars. But I love to dance. So let's go dance.
At Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, our pursuit has driven us to develop treatments that save lives, create initiatives that care for our community, and discover breakthroughs that change the world. That's why Sylvester is the only cancer center in South Florida to achieve National Cancer Institute designation. Now you and your loved ones have access to cutting-edge clinical trials and the latest treatments offered only at NCI-designated cancer centers. Learn more at inpursuitofyourcure.com.
Kids grow so fast, and so it's hard for me to spend money on something when I know they might grow out of it in 6 months. I love that Poshmark enables me to have a revolving closet for my kids. Being able to list an item that they have grown out of and use those earnings to buy more items for them is amazing. It's a great feeling to save for my family when I shop and make some money for my family when I sell. It's hard to imagine what our lives would be like without Poshmark in it.
Get $5 off your first order. Download the free Poshmark app now and use offer code POSHAIR.
My name is Imri, I'm 28, from Israel. I'm a singer and an actor. I represented Israel in the Eurovision Song Contest 2017. Jerusalem is the capital city of Israel. It has a lot of history. I think that when you enter to Jerusalem, it's like you enter to an old movie like Gladiator or Games of Thrones, because you see all the buildings and it's so historical and you feel like part of the set, and for me it's exciting. Hey everyone, shalom, good morning. It's the start of the day. We're here in the old city of Jerusalem and I'm so excited because we're going to start the day at the Tower of David Museum. We're going to meet the director. She's going to tell us more about this place, about this history, and I'm super excited, so let's go. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet
Hello.
you.
Welcome.
Imri. It looks like we're in a Games of Thrones set. I love it.
This citadel actually represents all the layers from the history of Jerusalem.
We're heading to the highest point. I think it's the best place to start your day in Jerusalem because you can get a sight of all the city. The Western Wall, also known as the Kotel, is the most significant site in the world for Jewish people. So we're heading to the Western Wall. It's a really special place for me because I came here when I was a child and I put a note that I want to be a singer, and it came true. So we're going to visit the wall again. And when you go there, you have to cover your head because it's a holy place with the hat or with the kippah. So we're ready. Let's go. Everyone do it differently, but I like to take the note, give it a good kiss. find a little spot. So guys, we're here in Mahane, which is one of the famous markets, not only in Jerusalem, but also in Israel. Everyone knows this place. The best thing about this market, so much food. So let's see.
Very special.
Strong, sweet.
Hey Imri,
Hey!
how you doing?
Listen, I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Yeah, take me to eat.
Come, let's go. First of all, I want to show you basher fromagerie, which is known as the best fromagerie we have here in Israel.
The best cheese in the world is gruyere.
They have this amazing collection of more than 1,200 different kinds of cheese.
Cheers, l'chaim. Oh my God, it's amazing. This is the Israeli hospitality.
Look, what you're tasting now, this is butter from Normandy that they mix it with Italian truffle.
I like this place so much.
Welcome to paradise.
Yes!
So we are going to Zieli, which is like the Yemen thing of the market. This is like the natural pharmacy of the market.
This is a fruit called etrog.
This is essence made only from the peel. Close your eyes. You can rub it in, squirt and rub it in, massage the face. Close your eyes. It's very good to clean the skin, refreshing, renew the skin. Close your eyes. Ready for the skin. Yes. This is ginger, lemon and cayenne.
In a
One
shot?
It's give you boost of energy for the voice, for energy.
L'chaim. Strong. Alright, let's go.
Okay, so now we are going to the pirates, to the fish store, but they're really pirates.
Really?
And we'll make the ceviche
Oh, we're gonna
inside
make
their
food.
place. Yeah.
Great.
And we'll have this.
Oh, it's so much better now.
We're making yellowtail ceviche today. We are just
yellowtail.
chopping the yellowtail, and we'll cook it with the fresh lime. You start cooking the fish.
So cool.
Some sea salt, radishes. You like spicy, right?
Of course.
Scallions, and twist for the season, which is mango.
The best.
So now we are going upstairs to the atelier. It's like a secret hidden place this year.
Here.
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty and the magic of Jerusalem.
So first
What's
of all,
that?
remember the ceviche we made downstairs at David's place?
Yeah.
And we also made like the baladic eggplant, which is so unique to Israel. This very
Yeah.
sweet eggplant. But none of this goes without
this.
So,
L'chaim. In the eyes. Incredible. So good, you can't stop eating. Yosef, thank you so much for showing me around, for the tour, for the lovely food. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
All right, so it's late in the afternoon, and the atmosphere in Jerusalem, it's a little bit taking a step down, and we're entering now to Mishkanot Sha'ananim neighborhood, which is the first Jewish neighborhood that was built outside the city walls. A lot of artists come here to be inspired for their work. It's very expensive to live here. The houses, the apartment are very, very beautiful, really special. It's so special, so unique. The Orient Jerusalem is a stunning luxury hotel located in the German colony. The outdoor rooftop pool has a magnificent vista and is the perfect spot to drink in the views of the city and watch the sunset. So I'm here at the Orient Hotel, which is the perfect place to see the sun go down. The sky are orange right now, and I can see all Jerusalem from here. I'm in heaven. So the sun is gone, and it means it's time for my first drink for tonight. And then we go out, and we're gonna have a good time in Jerusalem. So, l'chaim, cheers, mates. At night, the shuk comes alive, and one of the best places to spend your evening is Mahane Yehuda. So guys, remember we were earlier here in the Mahane Yehuda market. So crazy thing happened. The night comes, the market changes to a whole road of bars and music and nightlife, and it's amazing. It's a whole new world. Let's check it out. Hey, how are you? There's still a lot of food during the night. You can still find food to eat. Yeah, let's check another bar. Yeah. Hey, what am I drinking? Again? Cheers. What an amazing, perfect day I had here in Jerusalem, in my capital, and I can't think of anything else to end it in this amazing place called GATSBY. I heard they're doing a cocktail show, so let's check it out.
Holly came from Miami, FLA.
Cheers.
At Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, our pursuit has driven us to develop treatments that save lives, create initiatives that care for our community, and discover breakthroughs that change the world. That's why Sylvester is the only cancer center in South Florida to achieve National Cancer Institute designation. Now you and your loved ones have access to cutting-edge clinical trials and the latest treatments offered only at NCI-designated cancer centers. Learn more at inpursuitofyourcure.com.
I choose VA because they made me whole again.
I choose the VA because the VA cares.
I choose the VA because they provide seamless care through all stages of life.
I choose VA because it helped me with my PTSD.
I choose the VA because they make me feel important.
I choose VA because they've saved my life.
I choose VA because I'm a veteran and I enjoy serving veterans.
Choose VA today. For more information, visit va.gov.
With these glasses, I could do jump rope, hula hoop, I could break dance and not fall off. And even if I do a headstand on my head, these won't break.
Shalom, I'm Emanuelle Kadosh, 24 years old, and I host a travel TV show called Cruising Israel, where I tour all over the country, showing tourists the best sights to see. There's actually no trip to Israel without coming to visit the Dead Sea, the Negev Desert. The Negev Desert actually dominates about 60% of the Israeli landscape, so you can't really miss it. And then the Dead Sea is the lowest place on earth, so there's no visit here without stopping there. Shalom. It's pretty chilly because it's early in the morning here in the desert. We're about an hour drive from the Dead Sea, and we're about to go in a hot air balloon to see the gorgeous sunrise here in the desert. Sunrise is just something special. It's something that you'll never experience something like it other than right here in the desert. You can see it at the Israeli beaches, you can see it in Jerusalem, but seeing it in the Negev desert is just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I am currently on a hot air balloon in the middle of the Negev desert at sunrise. Who would have thought?
You know, waking up early in the morning, I think it's like practicing, you know, yoga or religion or any special thing that has to do with your spirit.
There's no really coming to Israel without coming to the Negev desert. It's part of the experience. You come to the Dead Sea, you should obviously come and check out the desert. And this is probably the most creative and fun way to do it. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet, and you kind of really get to see the concept of how large the Negev desert is in comparison to the landscape of Israel. It's huge.
We do open small white wine just to celebrate the landing, coming back to ground.
Whoever said a glass of wine at 7 in the morning was not appropriate. Thank you.
The fun of coming to the Dead Sea is coming. You put the mud on, you float a little bit, and especially after that air balloon landing, this is exactly what we need to hop in and have a very relaxing time. So let's go. I'm sure you guys have all seen that advertisement for the Dead Sea where you're reading a newspaper. Well, it's legit, and here I am. There's no visiting Israel without visiting the Dead Sea. It's known. It's the lowest place on earth. It's the only place that you can float on water, the only place that you can naturally get this type of mud. So yeah, so it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience unless you live here, and it's an all-the-time in a life experience. But it's definitely worth it and a must-do on your trip to Israel.
We're heading into the Bereshit Hotel, a 5-star oasis in the middle of the Negev desert with unbeatable views of the Mitzpe Ramon crater. Can't wait to get into a bathing suit and cool off in the water. If it weren't obvious already by this insanely perfect view, there's no visiting the Negev desert without the Bereshit Hotel. This is it. This is the oasis in the middle of the desert. So I just wrapped up at the luxurious presidential suite at the Bereshit Hotel, and now I'm going to a more authentic desert experience. I'm meeting up with Steve from Finjan. He's here to pick me up. We're gonna go a little off-roading, then we're gonna go camel riding. He's gonna show me some views. I'm beyond excited. He's right over there, so let's go say hi. Steve, thank you so much for picking me up. I wanna know what you have in store for me today. I'm really interested to see where we're going.
So we're gonna head on to Adel's tent. Okay, Adel is a local Bedouin gentleman who still leads kind of the typical Bedouin lifestyle, which is something that's very rare what you find today in Israel. And he's going to give us a wonderful experience, go for a ride on the rim of this beautiful Machtesh, or crater, as you guys call it. And then maybe have a tea ceremony and have a traditional Bedouin meal to finish things off. Before we go to the village, I just want to stop on the way so you can get a really good perspective of where we are and see this really cool geological phenomenon that only exists in Israel.
All right, so this is Susie. I've just named her. The best part is when they stand up. Woo! Susie, you made it. You don't see things like this anywhere in the world. You just don't. Where can you tell me that you could drive less than a 2-hour drive from a crazy metropolitan city to the middle of the desert at sunset
on a camel. You can't. You just can't. Now we're going to have an authentic Bedouin experience. Pretty late at night here in the desert, but we are still excited to eat. And I'm joining this lovely man to make a pita. I mean, you can't not look at his outfit and my outfit and not think that you guys transported back in time. Come on. We both look like nomads, no? All the food that the Bedouins make here in the desert is actually cooked underground. He doesn't trust mine, so we're switching. You don't trust mine, do you? Okay. This is definitely the place to come to for an authentic Bedouin experience. They show you how they make their pita bread. They cook a delicious homemade desert meal for you. They give you their, you know, traditional tea, and they can tell you all about their history and their heritage. After that delicious Bedouin meal, the best thing that you guys could do is come hang out here, stargaze a little bit, because let me tell you, you cannot find stars like this anywhere else in Israel.
At Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, our pursuit has driven us to develop treatments that save lives, create initiatives that care for our community, and discover breakthroughs that change the world. That's why Sylvester is the only cancer center in South Florida to achieve National Cancer Institute designation. Now you and your loved ones have access to cutting-edge clinical trials and the latest treatments offered only at NCI-designated cancer centers. Learn more at inpursuitofyourcure.com.
Starting a business is easy, but growing a business is hard. Queer entrepreneurs face tremendous roadblocks. BGSD Strategies helps queer entrepreneurs grow businesses fast. Book your free strategy session at bgsdstrategies.com/pride.
The holiday season is fast approaching here in Toronto, Canada. I love this city for its energy and its individuality. I'm Crystal Lingeman, lifestyle blogger, travel enthusiast, and proud Toronto local. Toronto, Canada is the capital of the province of Ontario, situated along Lake Ontario's northwestern shore. With over 130 languages spoken here, it's been called one of the most diverse cities in the entire world. I especially love the winter here because there's so much to do in the city at night. From its cutting-edge fusion dining to great selection of bars, there's something for everyone. That's why I think Toronto is one of the greatest cities in the world for nightlife, and I'm here to show you what I mean. The Distillery District has to be one of the coolest places in all of Toronto. It really has so much to offer, from boutique shops and galleries to sculptures and stage performances. Plus, there's such an eclectic mix of bars and restaurants. There's really something to keep everybody happy.
Toronto is the most multicultural place in the world. Come down here to the Toronto Christmas Market and just connect and rediscover the magic of Christmas. What really connects everyone down here is it's really romantic, it's really sort of Dickinsonian. Every about 15, 20 feet there's something special for people to look at. We have a 50-foot tree with I think 44,000 lights, a couple kilometers of ribbon in it. We have just an amazing array of food. And maybe the most important thing that most people don't know is at the Christmas market, calories don't count.
So So is it fair to say that there's a little bit more comfort food on the menu during the winter time?
Absolutely, yeah, it's absolutely more comfort food. The food on menu is like street food from Mexico,
right?
Tapa style.
Love the presentation on this. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that there's the fire pit here and that we can sit outside in the middle of the winter and still feel, you know, warm.
It's incredible what we have here. Like the atmosphere in the restaurant at night is completely different.
Well, it sounds wonderful, looks wonderful, and I can't wait to eat.
Let's try it.
Yes, thank you. We're standing in front of Bar Reina, which is one of my favorite places to come to. It's a modern bar inside of an old house, and it's the perfect place to come during the winter months because they have a beautiful back patio that's not only fully heated, but they also have live music. The back patio is obviously beautiful. It's like a little oasis back here. Can you tell us a bit about the design, the vision behind the back patio?
There's a ton of ambient lighting and green space. I mean, it is super beautiful.
So what do you love about Toronto, and in particular the food scene in Toronto?
That's a great question. So there's so many different flavors, there's so many ethnicities, and there's so many young, hungry chefs who are out there so talented, just looking to create something special.
That's the thing that I absolutely love. You can find any different type of cuisine, from Greek to Thai food to Mediterranean, like you guys have here. So yeah, it's
really wonderful.
Throughout the winter season, you can ice skate at Ontario Place, and artists also come to display their light installations, like the Winter Light Exhibition.
My favorite thing to do around Toronto in the holiday seasons is literally just see lights and lights everywhere. And in particular, I obviously love Ontario Place, and I love the Winter Light Exhibition that is running this year. It features 18 unique and illuminating light exhibits from an array of award-winning, notable, and local artists. There's just something magical about it. I mean, it really gets you in the mood. It gets you ready to celebrate the holidays.
I've shown you guys all some of the best places to go out. Now here are some of the best places to stay. Toronto really has hotels to suit all budgets, from high-end luxury hotels to mid-range to boutique hotels. There's something for everyone here. If you're looking to be in the heart of everything the city has to offer, my suggestion would be to look at the Sheraton Centre Toronto. No matter what time of year, you just can't beat its location. Thinking of catching a game or a show? Toronto Marriott City Centre Hotel is the perfect home base. It's literally attached to the Rogers Centre, where the Blue Jays play baseball, and some of the biggest events happen all year round. You can catch the action from your window or party with friends at one of their suites overlooking the field. There's a newly opened St. Regis, which boasts luxury and a high-end experience. One of the most unique features of the hotel is that they savor a bottle of champagne every day at 5 p.m. in the lobby.
St. Regis is the pinnacle of luxury. I got in hotels at a very young age, at 14. I loved what I did. I loved making guests happy, and there were things that you don't realize when you're younger that you appreciate later on in life that are there naturally for you. My attention to detail, my focus on making guests really enjoy what they're doing, having them laugh, loving what they do, and getting great pleasure from that. What makes me happy, and I think what makes other people happy as well, that everything is just perfect.
We're here outside the Elgin and Winter Garden Theatre, which is the last double-decker theatre in the world, and in my opinion, the most beautiful. They have shows throughout the entire year, and some special ones at Christmas time.
I always can guarantee that the first word is wow. The name Winter Garden is a little bit of a clue, but what you're seeing is a rooftop garden theater. When the theater opened in 1914, there was a mixture of artificial and real beech leaves. It's beautiful. Yeah. You see the families, you'll see parents bringing their little kids, and then they bring their grandkids. I do feel that theater is very much alive.
Well, you wouldn't be in Toronto if you didn't pay a visit to the CN Tower. It's home to 360 restaurant and the highest wine cellar in the world.
What's beautiful about this in the wintertime is you have that crystal clear view right across the city.
And the restaurant actually revolves.
It revolves, so when you have dinner, it's a 72-minute rotation, so you'll actually have a view of the entire city as you make your way around.
So are there any specific wines that you recommend, especially during the winter time?
During the winter, I would tend to lead more towards the red varietals.
Yeah.
We do a fantastic Cabernet Franc in Niagara, so we've paired those with some of our steaks, so you get a big hearty meal with a big hearty wine as well.
What better way to spend our winter's evening than staring out over the city's beautiful bright lights? Now, with so much to see and do during the festive season, it gives you every reason to wrap yourself up warmly and get on over here to Toronto to embrace the holiday spirit.
Make it ooze with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life too unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time's forgivable, but nobody wants to grow old. It's time for the original to come and break the mold. Let your senses guide you. Shake it up, inspire you. Do anything you want to, but don't stop, don't stop. If you're feeling good, that's all I need to know. Does you light me up? Will you light me up? So tell me how you feeling tonight. I'm looking for a little passion. I'm looking for a feel-good person. All right now. Tell me how you feeling tonight.
Water has the power to redesign our life. Protect the things you love with Flow by Moen, the water monitoring security system. Water designs our life. Who designs for water?
Don't forget to pick up and take home your free copy of the award-winning Hemispheres magazine. Each monthly issue has exciting features from all over the world, inspiring travel stories, guides to the best things to see and do, and all the latest in lifestyle and culture. You can also download the free Hemispheres app to catch up on the entire collection of 3 Perfect Days cover stories. Have a great flight. Well, there you have it. Rich history, a sea you can float in, and incredible food and adventure. Israel has it all. Thanks so much for watching 3 Perfect Days Israel and On Location Toronto. But no matter where you're headed today, have a great flight. Happy travels.
The WeatherTech Cup Phone with removable cups fits virtually any size cup holder. So whether you're hitting the links or riding the waves, Cup Phone fits virtually any type of vehicle. Land ho! Whatever your ride is, Cup Phone protects your phone and allows easy access even while charging. The WeatherTech Cup Phone, the best way to secure your phone. See everything else Cup Phone can do and order yours at weathertech.com.